Okay.
No, I gotta figure out how far back to go.
How you met? Start at the very beginning.
Okay. Well, no, it's not the very beginning. It's when Danny moved to Washington.
Right.
So we went to a youth conference. And it's my first youth conference. I was 14 years old.
That's when you guys met?
Yes.
You were 14?
Well, we didn't start dating till much later.
Well, sure.
But no, we were 14, and I was 14. She's a little older than I am. 10 months older. She's older than me. So what's funny is I kind of had a crush on her sister. Her little sister. So I'm right in between them in age, right? So I could have went one way or the other. I'll just say right now, for the record, I chose the right one. Okay. Sorry, Em. But no, and somebody snapped our photo, like the moment we met. They're like, turn around and take a picture, because we're at youth conference, everybody had cameras, and so we have a picture of the moment that we met, which is really kind of cool.
That's great.
And so, like I said, I had kind of a crushie on her sister. And at youth conference, I was 14, so we went to the dances and stuff, and we had fun with the because her whole family is very loud and gregarious, right? So her sister's fun, she's fun. So me being kind of shy, quiet person back then, I've really opened up since meeting her. I used to be like wallflower, okay? So I kind of had a crush on her sister, and then things happened, and we kind of like drifted apart, you know. And then when I was 16, I started dating a girl, and we did a stake youth play. And her sister were kind of hanging around the play, so I kind of like, oh, let's see what's going on there. And I saw a crush on her sister at that time. And then I broke up with that girl, and things kind of went their way, and I kind of went back to my ward. And then when I graduated, I started attending the singles ward, and she was there, and Emily was there, and Emily just broken up with her boyfriend, so I was like, hey, I like your sister still, right? But they were doing another stake play, and they were doing Cinderella, and they needed help, backstage, so we did all the backstage stuff, and Danny was doing that, and I was doing it, so we started hanging out, doing cast parties, and hanging out after practices and stuff, and we'd always meet at her family's house, because that's where everybody congregated, okay? And so I was probably about 18 at this time, so I just graduated from high school, and was getting ready to serve my mission, and we started dating. It was November 11th, so it was Veterans Day, by the way. Yeah, November 11th, 1993, and because we were sitting at her house, and we were all watching some late night TV show after a cast party thing, and she was sitting in front of me, and so I was just kind of playing with her hair. Right? And so she liked that, and I guess we started dating after that. So that's how that started. And then,
Wait. Which one was this?
This is Danny.
This is Danny.
This is Danny. Okay.
Yeah.
My brain was like on Danny. I was
Right,
like, okay,
right.
but
No,
then I was like, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and so I was attending the singles award too, and they would always do like songs in the chapel, for sacrament meeting. And she did this song, and she sings beautifully, by the way. That's another thing. She has a beautiful singing voice.
Oh, she do.
So, and I kind of fell in love with that too. And then, so we started dating, and I was getting ready for my mission. I left in September of 94, and she left on her mission January of 95. February of 95. It's like 6 months later.
Okay.
She got home a week before I did. And so we dated all that time leading up to the missions, went on our missions, wrote to each other the whole time, came back, we were married 2 months later. And Maddie was born a year later.
Just under a year.
Just under.
For like a week. There you go.
Yep. So that's our story.
So you got married 2 months
After the mission.
After the mission.
In fact, we stopped at the outlet mall in, what is it? Tulalip.
Oh yeah?
And we were at a store there, and there was a missionary there she had served with in the MTC. She was at the MTC with this missionary. Well, she was a missionary at the MTC. And so she's home. She's married to me. She's pregnant with Maddie. And she's like, hey, Elder Fieke, how are you doing? You're still on your mission. I'm home now, and I'm married, and I'm pregnant. And he's like, ah! His eyes were like this.
So fun.
So anyway.
That is such